I'm sorry, just as a quick thing, I'm sorry, just as a matter of law, the reason why the 14th Amendment thing was tossed out was because the Supreme Court decided that states don't have the right to enforce that criteria that would have been only enforceable on a federal level, that states didn't have a right to apply Section 3 of the 14th Amendment to their own ballot procedures. I don't know if that argument would further any case where a state says that due to their own internal state procedures, they won't list a ballot.
I love this
Or they
game.
won't list a candidate on a ballot because of things that they've had, that their state legislatures have approved of and that their state Supreme Courts have approved of. I think that legally we're talking about two wildly different issues. So I don't know if I don't know if the holding opinion on that other case would be instructive for how they would treat states omitting some people from the ballot because they didn't make the deadline, which I believe historically has happened. If a candidate doesn't make the deadline, the state doesn't list them on the ballot.
Just real quick, all the deadlines are past the Democratic Convention, so I don't think there's any danger of that.
Fair enough. Okay, I have some audience questions that I think we should be getting into, unless anyone has any threads that they'd like to go down that we have not yet in this discussion.
I want to come back just super quickly, Wick. So to one of the ways I can see this going, Stephen, and let me know if you agree with this, as far as the war chest. So I think one of the ways this could work in our favor if we swapped out the candidate is you'd essentially have two parallel operations, right? So can someone remind me how much does Biden have in his war chest? It's
around
like
250,
250, something like that. They've got offices, that's all set up. It's absolutely accurate that if Biden were to convert that to a super PAC, it can't work with the candidate. But I'm imagining almost a double Democratic field operation going on where Biden's got this, he's got all this money in the bank. He can go out there, boom, rally the troops every single day. He's out there talking to people, working the crowds, getting them to go do it. And then whoever our candidate is, there's going to be a rush of fundraising. I think normal people in the middle, the ones that are tuned out of this election that just want another option, I think they are going to give very generously. And I think it's going to be a lot of work to build up field offices. I don't think the canvassing part of it is going to be that difficult, but you're essentially going to have two separate operations. And I could actually see this being a huge plus for us as far as the ground game, which is how we're going to win this thing.
Let me jump in real quick. And it's like Destiny wants to say something. Again, I think we all underestimate the earthquake tsunami of news it would be, the event it would be if Joe Biden said, I'm not fucking running, and the Democrats picked another nominee at their convention.
Yep.
Name ID would be through the roof. Money would pour in. Enthusiasm would come from sectors we haven't seen in so long. This would be a race. It would fundamentally change the dynamic, and money and everything would follow. This would be an earthquake, guys.
Okay. So one thing that the party is probably considering, and that a lot of people, when you're dealing with a largely variable thing, impossible considering, is volatility. Okay. You would have to be an idiot to say that you could pick a new candidate and it could cause such a resurgence of interest, of invigoration, of talking points, of debates, that having Kamala Harris, or even if she got tossed, having a Newsom literally, dog walking Donald Trump on a debate stage would just energize the voter base so much, right? These are things that could happen. I wouldn't say any of these are outside the realm of possibility. The scary thing is the volatility. It's also not outside the realm of possibility that Kamala Harris gets chosen. It isn't exciting for a moment, for a moment in time, and then it's like, wait, she did what when she was the DA? They were arresting illegal immigrants? Wait, hold on, this is supposed to be wait, hold on, she did what? For truancy? They want to lock our kids up? Aren't Democrats already attacking our children? Or wait a second, we don't even trust the Democrats to be running their own candidacy? Why is he dropping out now? This is a problem. Why didn't they choose it before? And now everybody's talking about the unreliability of the Democratic Party. I thought you guys were making fun of House Republicans not being able to hold their majority speaker seat. You can't even be trusted to run your incumbent again. You guys are completely unreliable, right? So I if you're being an honest actor, you can't
serve your own. A necessity, lest it become a vice. One imbibed by men like dandelion wine. Now, I've led you around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar, and forthwith a temporal realm of abeyance awaits. And so too, Nightingale.
No fucking shot. We don't have dandelions where I live. Wow. Dandelion wine. Sounds terrible.
Hey everybody, I want to make a real quick video about how to brew your own alcoholic drinks using a really cool gadget I call a home brewing cap. I call this video How to Brew Alcohol in 30 Seconds or Less. Here's what you'll need.
Thank you, homebrewing caps.
Your favorite juice,
No shot.
a cup of sugar, and some brewing yeast. First thing
Brewing yeast.
you want to do is pour your juice into a blender.
I'm gonna start making my own alcohol. I'm so sick of how much they charge for that. What should I make? I should make apple cider. No, I don't know. Well, yeah, I could live off apple cider, I suppose. What's my favorite? It would be like... Oh, you know what I could do? Yeah, I could just brew. I could just buy the cheap frozen fruit at the store and juice it. What the fuck was that? Oh, good. My leg. Yay, my leg thing went away. Some of it's very blurry, and I kind of dislike that. But the frames are good. I don't know. It's blurry. It's annoying. Maybe we can buy something else in this with this video. I don't know. Custom. And you really seem to like balanced. I don't know. A global illumination increases lighting shadow though. It can have significant performance impacts and stuff. I want to go back to ultra quality across the board except for the shadows. Let's see what we can buy here, because I'm sick of the blurry. Yeah, you say temporal super resolution, but I actually wanted Intel ZES. Yeah. Yeah, change it. Yeah. It'll take a bit to render because it's on a external drive, but now the shadows look blurry, but nothing else does, which is good. No, it's Ultra's not good enough, so try across the board. How about just quality? And try that. Yeah, you seem to like that more. Look, you jumped to it. You jumped right to it. Yep. Now the frames kind of tank. I could get used to this switch view keybind. I think I'm going to use it in the future. And who cares if I mess up my camera, you know?
You've stolen life to preserve your own. A necessity, lest it become a vice. One imbibed by men. Like
A necessity.
wine.
Wow, that's actually so deep. The dandelion wine thing was actually super fucking deep. I was like, you know, one of my favorite movies of all time is called The Master, and Joaquin Phoenix plays this like dude who kind of gets caught up in a cult, and he's a brewer. And they kind of allude to this fact that if a man knows how to produce his own alcohol for the people around him, he's essentially like a god. They'll do anything for him if he'll just put free liquor on their table. And so I'm going to become a brewer, and I'll just take my favorite juice and buy a fermenting cap like this dude's talking about and some yeast. And, yeah.
Carefully. Make sure it all gets in there. And next you want to add some sugar.
A lot of
There it
sugar,
is.
huh? There it is. Yep.
And
Oh
finally,
my
blend them
god.
up.
Yep. Yep. Yeast, sugar,
Step 2 is a little easier.
and a
Get
2-liter
your bowl of
bottle.
yeast,
Mm-hmm.
sprinkle it in just a little bit, and that's it. You're going to want to mix the yeast through. I suggest shaking the bottle. Like
Shaking
that.
the bottle. Oh my god, I'm going to keep like 6 bottles on my table. And I'm going to let them brew.
And finally, the most important part.
I mean, I knew brewing was easy, but I didn't know you could get a bottle cap like that. That's the part of it I didn't like.
You're going to have to put your home brewing cap on.
Mm-hmm. It's probably going to stink in here. It'll stink. I'll
Looks
probably
easy.
like, yep.
And it is.
That
And you're
looks
done.
easy, and
You
it
just need
is.
to leave this bottle somewhere safe and out of direct sunlight for a few days.
And the longer you leave it, the stronger it gets.
Here's a rough guide.
Day 10 days. That's it.
And the longer you leave it, the stronger it gets.
This guy's a fucking genius. I love you, sir. You have changed my life. How do you tell what percentage it is? You don't have to poke a hole in the cap. You can just put the cap on just enough so it won't fall if you pick it up. It will work the same. Wow. So if I want 12% after about 2 weeks, oh my god, I'm not going to buy liquor anymore. They charge $50 for it. Fuck it. Yep, of all the bullshit videos of wine. Yep. Yep, I'm going to buy a bunch of brewing caps. I'm going to do this like tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy sugar and juice in 2-liter bottles. And I'm just going to poke a hole in the fucking cap. Who cares? What does that take? Probably like an awl. I need an awl to poke a hole in something. I don't know if I have a tool that good, but I might. Yeah, and I just heat up an awl and poke a hole in each cap. Yep, and just let the air escape and toilet wine. I always wondered what it was. Yep, you just block the toilet. You save your apple juice. Okay, here's how you make toilet wine in jail, guys. You piss in bottles and you flush those in your neighbor's toilet. And you plug the toilet with something like a record or like a book, something like that. A big, you know, like maybe you ask for a Yellow Pages or something. And you plug the toilet. Well, no, it would have to be plastic. You'd have to find plastic somehow. You'd have to ask for plastic, and then you poke a hole in the plastic after you pour. You like flush the toilet. You dump the juice in the fucking toilet. You plug the toilet for 10 days. And then you sell it for fucking premium, like $50 of commissary, something like that. And you become rich in jail. That's how you become rich in jail. How do you become rich in jail? It's toilet wine, I would say. And it's disgusting that it's toilet wine, but it's liquor. The beautiful thing about liquor is that, I mean, when it ferments, it literally kills everything. The alcohol kills all the toilet bugs and germs and germs and bacteria can't live in that toilet. It literally cleanses and blesses the toilet. And a good toilet wine person probably lives like a king in jail. And so I'll do something very valuable to all the ne'er-do-wells who are obviously on their way to jail for threatening my family and shit or whatever. Like, if you're ever in jail and you want to be king, save your cartons of apple juice and orange juice in your nuts. Or you just buy it from commissary. Shit, who cares? They probably don't care if you buy orange juice from commissary. They probably love it when you do that. It's probably $50. So you buy orange juice from commissary. You take out your bottle of Sunny Delight back there, or whatever. Not Sunny Delight, but, you know, orange juice. And you dump it in the fucking toilet. You plug it with, like, saran wrap and poke a hole in it. That's all it takes. That's all. And believe it or not, it sounds disgusting to drink toilet wine. But it's not, because by the time, after you've let it ferment for like 20 days, right? For like 3 weeks, right? The day you get in there, you're like, hey, I can take this, you know, you tell your roommate in jail. You're like, hey, man, you and I aren't going to like each other because we're not from the same past in life and we didn't have the same lives and you don't like me and I don't like you, right? But I could be your fucking friend, right? And you should like me because I'll unlock your jail for you. We can turn the toilet into a gold mine, right? You just say it to the guy. You say, I can turn the toilet into a gold mine. And they say, what the fuck are you talking about? And I say, toilet wine. And they're going to be like, disgusting, motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not going to drink fucking piss wine from the toilet. I've not ever sunk to something that low in my life before. And you hit him with it. No, after, okay, so let me describe the process to you before you know it again, and I know you're not going to want to listen to me, but listen to me. You dump sugar. I don't know where you would get the yeast from. You'd have to order it in from the outside. You'd have to get yeast in somehow, which would be very difficult, so that's where you don't win. You would need yeast, and I don't know, maybe you can steal yeast from the kitchen. Maybe you can smuggle in yeast. I don't know, something. Smuggle in a bag of yeast. I don't know, because it wouldn't take much. You could probably smuggle in some yeast in something, right? And you say, okay, we figure out some way to get yeast in here. We talk to the homeboys and we say that we're looking for yeast, like alcoholic, you know, like yeast. And then you say, okay, and they're like, I'm not going to drink toilet wine. You say, no, you will, because guess what? After 3 weeks, the wine is alcohol. It kills everything. It kills everything in the toilet. There's no piss or shit, and then, you know, we'll scrub the toilet very, very well before we put any fucking, you know, you get in there with toothbrushes. We're gonna scrub the fucking toilet really deep, and we're gonna stop fucking using it. It becomes this pristine cistern with fresh water, right? Because it is. You say, okay, so once we've actually scrubbed the toilet fucking deep, right? Like really with like Comet and shit, really got it deep. Then you stop using it, right? You say, then you go next door to the homie's cell. And you piss in bottles at night or whatever. You take your shits at night. And you let that toilet fucking ferment like whatever's in it. 2 gallons or something like that. 2 gallons isn't that much, but it is when it's pure fucking vodka or pure wine. It's toilet wine. It's 20%, something like that. And 2 gallons of it. And I don't know how you would keep it all. You wouldn't be able to keep it all. You'd have to sell it right away. You'd have to spread it out to the whole jail. But if you told the boys this, if you went to all of your neighbors, you would become the most popular person in the jail. If you told the boys all this, like, look, guys, you don't like me, I don't like you, right? But I would seriously stand up in the jail, and I'd be like, look, if the guard couldn't hear me, I'd be like, look, man, I'm gonna tell you guys the tale here. One of these toilets can be turned into a distillery very fucking simply. All we need is sugar, water, apple juice, orange juice, and some yeast smuggled in from the outside. If we can get something smuggled in from the outside filled with yeast, we can produce vodka for the 5, 10, 15, 20 years that we're here. And I'll teach you how to do it. And all we need is one toilet in the cell block to keep the entire fucking block drunk. And I don't want to sell it. I don't want to trade it. It's just a ration, like a ship, right? This is how you take control of a jail. And I'm not fucking kidding. You want to take control of a jail, unlock the men from their sorrow, and give them a ration of grog every day. And it unlocks jail, and nobody's sad, nobody kills themselves in there. There's, they're just biding their time. They're like, shit, fuck it, but I'm drunk every night for 4 hours, so it doesn't matter. Whatever, the days are shitty, we're stuck in jail, but from 9 p.m. until 1 in the morning, I'm fucking wasted off of, like, honestly, give the prison people liquor. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but put the prison people on liquor and there would be so many less riots, and the people would reform, and they would get their lives better. Give the fucking prison people liquor. Give them a ration of grog every night. Piss ass, cheap ass fucking distilled liquor sold by some Walgreens corporation or something, right? Give them corn liquor. Worthless piece of shit, piss ass liquor that doesn't really do anything but get you wasted, right? It doesn't taste good, it's not good, but trust me, they'll cross their own fucking grandmothers to get it. It doesn't matter. And I would say if you're gonna condemn an entire country to fucking worthless doing time over a worthless drug war, at least give them a ration of grog every night like good sailors on a ship, instead of fucking crushing their souls for 10 to 50 years, whatever charges they're serving. Give them a ration of liquor like honest men. We treat prisoners and poor people like garbage in this country. And I swear to God, like, I'm kind of done with it. There's all these other, I'm sick of how much dope and liquor costs. I don't think drugs should ever be very expensive unless they're super specialists and they're synthetic and they're used for, like, cancer and stuff like this. I don't think drugs should ever be expensive. I don't think liquor should ever be expensive. I don't think tobacco or marijuana should be expensive. That's fucking ridiculous. The shit grows out of the soil of the fucking earth. What the fuck are you talking about? We could just grow more liquor. I'm dead serious. You can grow more liquor if you have the intelligence to do it. You can just go get some sugar, some fucking fruit, some yeast, and some water out there in the wild, and you can grow your own liquor. And I'm serious. And this is probably something that absolutely unlocks the community around you. Kind of like how, how like women are given everything, kind of. They're like, just, I would say sexual beauty, or not just sexual beauty, but just beauty is the most valuable commodity, in my opinion, which is the best way I can say it without being sexist and horrible to women. But, really, beauty is the most highest value commodity that we have. And then right underneath that is like liquor and healthcare and drugs and shelter and beauty, fashion, right? Really big commodities that move this world's money. Really just guns, germs, and steel level things. We like to act like all the right-wingers read the same book when they were a kid, Guns, Germs, and Steel, and they act like that's the only thing that matters. But no, there's many other things like shelter, water, food, and so and liquor and pharmaceuticals and stuff. And these things need to be given to the people freely. They never should have this price tag of $50 for a bottle of liquor, or $25 to $50 for an eighth of marijuana. Right now, that produces good money, and I'm not saying the growers shouldn't make their money, but something about our current system is like top-ended, like an MLM, where all that money goes to the fucking top because they charge so much. It costs them $5 to make a $50 bottle of Spedka or Absolute or whatever. So that other $45 just makes them extremely powerful and extremely rich. And that makes no sense. Vodka costs $5. The best vodka, the Lagavulin. Truly, what Lagavulin actually costs is $5 worth of whiskey and 20 years of waiting. Now, that's expensive to sit around and wait on bottles of Lagavulin for 20, 30 years, It is. A good aged whiskey is worth its weight in gold, right? But cheap-ass liquor for prisoners and people and stuff. I'm so pro-liquor. I think I'm a pro-liquor guy. I really don't believe in the prohibition. I think my parents are fundamentally kind of evil because they don't like liquor that much. Now, my mother's okay with liquor, but my stepfather isn't. But they have issues around it because they think that it leads to all these problems all the fucking time. Honestly, I believe the prohibition of it and the fear and the taboo of it is what leads to all kinds of problems. And the fact that it costs so much that people wreck themselves on it. It's just insane. And yeah, it causes problems, but I mean, particularly because it costs so much. One of the reasons that it costs so much problems is it costs like $9 to get a beer in a bar now. It's ridiculous. I mean, this killed the saloon culture. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Prohibition by Ken Burns, but honestly, Ken Burns literally makes this thesis statement about America that I tend to agree about. Mark Twain felt the same. I think Mark Twain said it well. He was like beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy, because this thing that takes away all of our sorrow can be brewed out of the landside around us. You know, you can brew something that takes away your sorrow, essentially, and fixes your problems and gets your inhibitions away so you can sleep with your wife, or your wife can sleep with you, or whatever. It's like alcohol and humans, we've been fucking with each other for millions of years. And I've never thought it to be evil. I think it's one of those proofs that God does love us and want us to be happy. And all the fear around it, I think, is actually kind of anti-American and anti-constructive and kind of terrible. I think it causes wars with like alcoholics across the land. I think it causes problems, all the fear and the problems around it. And so now I'm like, okay, with some good regulation and some good accounting practices and some good price fixing and some good fucking, some good leadership, we could solve a lot of the problems that mankind has right now, And I think alcohol's one of them. I think everybody in this world should have cheap, honestly, I think what we charge for water right now, I think water should be free. Honestly, I don't believe the water companies should be able to charge money for it. I really don't believe that. I believe that the government's one of the things that their taxes should cover is for water for every man, woman, and child. I don't care, or whatever you are. And now I think they charge a lot for water, and I think the price that we charge for water is the price that we should be charging for liquor, unless it's 20 years old and is specialty and is an antique or some kind of super specialist alcohol, right? Otherwise, I say charge what it costs in the materials plus a 10% markup, like everything else in existence. But instead, they produce like $4 worth of liquor, and then they charge $39 for it. Or they produce, 80 cents worth of marijuana, and they charge $50 for it. And I'm sorry, but that's cool, and it puts, it feeds kids. But it's also a form of domination that killed the lower and the middle class. And I want their boots off our necks when it comes to that. I think it's very anti-American and anti-free trade. I think the distiller people, the rum runners, I think they were actually heroes. They made fun of JFK's family for being rum runners and stuff. But honestly, to me, that is actually kind of a, that is like something to brag about. You unlock the biggest problem, which is that the rich people chokeholded liquor and dope. And I mean, if you can fix that problem, you are no longer a lower or middle class person because you don't pay $50 for a bottle of liquor or $50 for a bag of dope. So you're no longer a lower class person because all that money that you normally would have spent suddenly is back in your pocket again because you can just make your own weed and your own liquor. I swear to God, almost all of my life, I must have blown $1 million on tobacco, liquor, weed, and dope. And I'm sorry, those things should have been things that I should have been able to get down, like my grandparents' generation, down at the Walgreens for $1, down at the Woolworths for $1. Instead, I have to go to some fucking drug dealer in the ghetto because of the shit-ass drug war that killed our country, and I have to blow $50 to $100 for a single gram, and I'm fucking pissed off because it's stepped on with garbage, and they're hunting me for it, and I get busted by the pigs on the way out, and I do a fucking 2-year fucking probation violation bid or some stupid-ass shit because you stepped you stepped on everything that we need to get by. To me, the American government and all the conglomerates that come with them are war profiteers that put this big gate between us and the things that we need to be happy people. That's like what their job is. They see that we need education, liquor, dope, alcohol, food, high quality food, organic food. They see that we need these things, rent and all this stuff, and then they charge $50,000 for it. They don't care. They charge $700,000 for a house. They charge $50 for a bottle of liquor. And that war against the poor, it has to end. And how I will end it is I will just stop paying them. You vote with your money. Stop paying them. I want to stop paying the dispensaries when my parents are gone and their chokehold on the fucking world is seceded. And then their anti-fucking drugs and anti-alcohol fucking piece of shit, anti-American traitor bullshit will die with them. And I think we will unlock humanity. I think their rules and their drug war are what are killing humanity. And they got to get their boots off our fucking necks with that bullshit. Fucking effets. This guy unlocked humanity. And honestly, it's not paying for expensive ass food and expensive ass dope and expensive ass liquor. Unlocking humanity. If you want to get away from the conglomerates and it's not this thing about striking it rich as being a streamer or something like that. It's understanding that the rich people are trying to kill us by overcharging for everything that we use. When you stop paying them, you're done with, you've unlocked humanity. You're no longer a peasant. You're no longer, stuck in the fucking rim. Like I don't pay them from, I've gotten it down to a science where I pay them the least amount that I can for anything at all. I don't try or strive in their fucking world because I view them as traitors. And until we get the closure because of their traitorism, I don't want to work with them. I don't want to work for them. I don't want to pay their taxes. I don't want their jobs. I don't want their fucking judgments or their upkeeps. I don't care if I fucking suffer as a single man and die alone. I don't care. I don't want to play their shitty ass rigged game anymore. I don't want to fucking do it. Get your fucking boots off our necks, you fucking efforts. Fucking get the fuck out of here. And that is a word that I reserve for rich white assholes.
Guy.
Straight rich white assholes. Wasps, right? I don't say wasp. I say F it.
Each pack can make up to 300 liters.
Has nothing to do with some slur. It's we need a nasty ass fucking word for these shitty ass people that killed humanity. I call them F-its. It's
Less than
fuck them.
Drinks.
Nothing to do with any other slur. It's straight up. It's a lame, rich, white bundle of sticks fucking around and charging $500,000 for cancer meds, like the piece of shit Martin Shkreli, engaging on a drug war against his own people, stabbing us all in the back so we can't even sleep on our backs anymore. There's so many knives. For every day, there's a knife in my back since I've known the humans, and I'm sick of their fucking betrayals,
Local pub.
So there you go. That's how you unlock jail. That's how you unlock humanity. That's how you get away from the conglomerates. That's how you fucking beat them at their piece of shit war on the poor game, That's how you beat them. You just go brew your own fucking beer. You go grow your own marijuana, and you make your own food, right? And it's kind of it's an inside meme joke, right? Nobody wants to be a farmer in this country, but honestly, if you actually want to unlock if you want to unlock humanity and have a nice life with a nice spouse and a nice set of kids, and 2 or 3, like our parents had before they choked humanity and killed us all, right? They all have 2 houses, 3 cars, or whatever. They always did. They're my whole life. I don't know anybody my age with a house that wasn't given to them by their parents. I don't know anybody who bought their own house. Maybe 1 or 2 people, right? And those people are so special that it doesn't surprise me. Everybody else has just played the rigged game for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. It doesn't really matter. And so eventually you have to understand, if you really want to beat them, you got to stop paying them, and then they die of starvation, essentially. If you really, really want to get away from the class clowns trying to kill us all, and they are class clowns. They're classist clowns. They're upper classist clowns. Then the only way you kill them is by stop paying them, stop paying attention to them. Fuck Trump, fuck the dinosaurs, fuck Biden. Stop paying attention to them. They're trying to kill us. Straight up. The only way, you got to stop paying attention to him. Let him die. The longer you keep saying, I hate Trump, and instead of just letting his ass die, the longer he's going to be a meme that just spins in your fucking news cycles. Like any classist clown, got to stop paying attention to him. Like now, the only reason I'm paying attention to him right now is because I'm telling you that I'm past the door. I'm out of the matrix. You got to wake up and stop talking about these fucking figureheads like these idiots.
say with any certainty what
And
would happen if you would have.
we have to retake farming, just like Minecraft. We have a generation of kids raised on Minecraft. They'll love farming. They'll love farming. They were raised on Minecraft. The only reason that they don't make their own farms is the rich people choke step their entire life, choke their necks their entire fucking life. They can't even buy rent, much less like build a house or a family or anything like that. And they were all raised on Minecraft. Trust me, give them farms and let them be the same thing that my grandparents' generation was. But no, you guys the rich killed the other two classes, and now we just sit by until the bombs fall. I guess. I think we sit by till the bombs fall. We let the rich people win.
To put a new candidate. No, that's the only thing that I stress. It could it be really be good? It could be.
So here's my solution to America, right? We cap the salary at $100 million, and we take anything extra. I don't care if you're Warren Buffett. I don't care. We'll kill you if you fucking cross us or try to stop us, right? Don't cross us or try to stop us, bitch. We're capping you at $100 million, Elon Musk, or whatever, whoever lives in America, right? All the billionaires that live in America, we're capping you at $100 million, and we're taking the rest of your fucking money, and we're forcing the people to farm their own food, their own water, their own liquor, their own dope, their own organic food, where we're putting farms up across the land. We're going back to being farmers because the rich people killed us, and now we have a nice text so we can all talk to each other and tell each other to not stop paying the rich people anymore and build something other than this. I'm not talking about some fucking socialist fucking fantasy. I'm talking about straight up, like, instead of letting the rich people keep billions of dollars in their fucking bank accounts, that's got to go to farming, and it's got to go now. We have 7 billion people on this planet, and many people are about to die of starvation and start killing each other, like Uvalde, Texas. If we don't start feeding them and taking care of them and giving them the tender love and care that every single human being on this planet needs in order to survive, right? I am human and I need to be loved just like everybody else does, right? And then, I mean, it's true, and they're not getting it because all the billions are sitting in your accounts, and you stole all of humanity's money, and we got to break open those chests now, or we break open your chests.
But it could also be really bad. And right now,
Quite literally.
I think that Biden has slipped enough where I'm like, yeah, this is done. Screw
And even Jank is kind of jank in the respect that he can't say it. He feels these things that I am saying, and he wants to say them, but they will full-blown cancel him immediately. I do not feel that fucking fear. I would take on all 5 of these people and wreck their fucking asses. Guaranteed! Wreck all of these people's asses all at once. They don't have arguments. They've been spin cycling on news for 70 fucking years. There's no policy or solutions in anything that they say. So, yeah, I'll wreck all 5 of these idiot debaters that are making $10 million a fucking, like, a week or whatever. I'll wreck all 5 of these debaters. They don't talk about any solutions. I haven't heard a solution out of these idiots. Not in a long time. So here it is. Cap the rich people, take that money, make farms, and feed the people. With the resource abundance comes trade. With trade comes money. With money becomes independence from our foreign debtors. We pay back Japan, who owns trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars of American debt. You want to know why they bought that? Probably because we dropped bombs on them without warning the public first. You gotta kind of wonder why Japan bought all of America's debt, right? And you keep talking about Israel and China and all this. I'm talking about, like, I'm cool with all of those people, and I don't want war with them, and I don't want to pay them, and I don't want to pay hoes overseas. I don't like paying hoes overseas. I'm sorry, but no. And, yeah, especially hoes who want to kill each other. So, yeah, stop your foreign kibbutzing, take that money, and build farms here. We have empty land as far as the eye can see, pretty much. Look, consult Wyoming, and build farms, and feed the fucking people, and do as we did as Americans until 1967, when the shitty rich people capped JFK, used the CIA to kill every last one of our luminaries, and took over our government and used it to fund their personal yachts and their Bored Ape Yacht Club. kill them, as far as I'm concerned. But see, I can't push that, right? So I'll push a different one, right? You can relinquish this money so we can build farms and feed the people and make sure that there's not a starving, hungry American left on the fucking streets. And empty your fucking bank accounts, Mr. McScrooge McDuck. Or, you know, we can empty your bank account, essentially. We can empty your body cavity. You know, we can have it the way I want. You know, my mother raised me with this old saying, you can do it, or you can do it with dignity, right? And that's my platform if I were ever to run for fucking president, right? And I'm fucking pissed at these shithead traitors. They're traitors to me. Fuck them, you know? I'll say it like my mother said. She raised me well, right? You can do it, or you can do it with fucking dignity, right? This isn't dignity, so don't do it. Let me take over the government. This is not dignity. Your legislative, executive, and judicial fucking systems have become a corrupt joke of lobby fucking orgy of corruption. And I'm sorry, but I have not heard a solution presented in my entire fucking lifetime. All you ever talk about is wars overseas and what the president did to some woman or whatever. It's so immaterial to me to running a country. All the shit that the retard news says all of the fucking time that I'm like, oh, look at the traitor speak. Look at the pump traitorism fucking propaganda into my mother's brain. Ha ha ha. That's pretty fun, you know?
That, you know, if Biden started to like if it was like double-digit trailing,
like they're just info dumping, like Alex Jones used to say, info wars. They're just info dumping this bullshit. As long as you're not actually thinking about how they're actually killing us right now, we're gold. They're golden. They don't have any issues. They can hide in plain sight. As long as we're not thinking about how, you know, we could just continue to die in the streets while right up the street on the top floor is some executive with, you know, $2 billion in his bank account or whatever. We can continue to starve like outside the supermarket megastore who lets the food rot in the aisles, or we can actually just go bust open the coppers and actually pay for farms and liberate the American people. Now, I don't want that, but I'm kind of at this place where I do desire it. I don't want that thing for you or America or me or anybody else, right? But I desire it, right? I do, and I don't want it, right? I desire it, but I don't want it, right? In the respect that, I hate to say it, but we need the change now. We need to threaten the rich people. We need to cap their salaries. We need to make sure that the money goes back to the fucking farms that feed the people. We got to make sure that electricity and water and education and food and pharmaceuticals and all the things that the rich people chokeholded and are trying to kill us with right now get their fucking boot off of our fucking neck. R.I.P. Eric Garner.
Naturally, or even like big single-digit trailing, like every
fucking Mart Aubrey.
I'm like, fuck, man, what do you have to lose at this point?
Yeah. And then you can still listen to the figureheads go yak, 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 all the fuck day about how old the president is. Or you can fix the fucking problem and get a fucking leader right now today and move forward. But that'll never happen, will it? No. We're just gonna spin news cycles for 100 years till the dinosaurs don't roam the earth anymore. Jesus fucking Christ. It fucking sucks. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you try living in the enforced poverty of the rich war against the poor and our war on drugs for 30 years. You live under that fucking dark ages for 30 years and trust any of these motherfuckers, you aren't listening. If you trust any of these motherfuckers at all, any of these five people or any of the factions that they represent, if you trust any of these people, you are not listening the last 30 years. And I'm sorry, I had to spare of you. Solutions, right? How about, dump the rich people's money into farming. Initiate another space race that's federal and is people funded with an eye towards getting us out of here. So we don't fight religious wars like Israel-Palestine for the rest of fucking mankind's history, killing each other's atrocities, as long as we can remember, probably as long as future will continue. And I'm sorry, but there is a solution to that, giving each one of these factions their own planet, like EVE Online, and shutting the fuck up.
Option. But if it still looks like
that's the only solution to it. All you want to talk about is wars overseas and Israel, Palestine, and presidents and all this stupid ass fucking shit that you've been spin cycling for 70 fucking years instead of actually solving any issues. And I'm sorry, sooner or later somebody with some sense has to step forward. I don't hear anybody except Bernie. Last time I heard anybody was Bernie, even remotely like pitching solutions. So you non-solution people, you're never solves. I'm gonna call you never solves. solves. You like all this stupid ass Twitter fucking hashtag language, right? I'm gonna call you never solves. You're never solves. You've been spinning on that solution since JFK's death, but you never get your closure. You're never solves. Just like never, you know, like those never drugs, or sorry, what is it? Like the Teflon is like this. I'm sorry, it's like forever chemicals. But instead of forever chemicals, you guys are like the never solves. You sit there like Bloodhound Gang for 70 fucking years, being like, we sure have problems, don't we? But you never ever pitch solutions. You solve like health. You solve like healthcare in the last 70 years. We have 2,000 problems that have wolves at our door that are killing our citizens, and you only worry about 3 or something like that. To me, you got to get out of here. Your spin cycle bullshit is unacceptable anymore. I kind of want to put a ban on the press entirely for a bit, like, and just be like, well, if you want the press, you can go get it, but I don't want anybody fucking like fucking programming my people any longer. You know, I don't know about banning the press, but something about banning fake news. I don't know what it would be, but there's something that needs to happen with the press now. You've been spinning us for 70 years with never solve solutions. It's got to stop.
Reasonably could win, and most projections have it that he still reasonably could win, right?
And so you talk about hope for a progressive, and I'm like, after 70 years? Nah, we done died. We done died. I'm not a doomer. I'm just a fucking pragmatist. We done died. The rich people done killed us. You know, we would have needed a leader like 27 years ago to get out of this. We didn't get it. Now it's like damage control time. Get the farms building, get the water rerunning, get that electricity affordable, get the rent affordable again. You think these people in the lower middle class can pay this rent? Nah, we in recovery mode now. You done killed the world with your war on drugs. You have to stop now. You killed the world with your war on drugs. You have to stop now. Stop now, please.
The idea of tossing that for something so unpredictable that could be really good, but could also be really bad, it's just a really...
See, they always talk in doublespeak. They're like, it could be really good, or it could be really bad. Or you could say, well, let's sweep this guy out and get somebody who actually cares about the country, you know, through popular vote, who will fight for us, who is like 55 years old, who isn't like some, you know, fucking decrepit dinosaur corrupt asshole who comes from Wall Street cabinets and conglomerate lobbies.
Great prospect.
Responses?
Yeah.
I can't say that without sounding crazy, but I'm gonna fucking say it anyways. I don't care.
Yeah, so real quick.
I don't care. I don't care what these fucking traitors think. I don't care what they think about me. You know, you do it or do it with dignity. You guys didn't do this with dignity. Don't do as Donnie Don't does.
Credit to the panel, because I thought it was going to be me and Brianna on one side and Destiny and Joe on the other side, but I like that we all have different independent
don't do as Donnie Don't does, right? No. Don't do as Donnie Don't does.
opinions, so that's great. I love that.
I put together the last panels, but go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, and shout out to you as well, Wick. Thank you for doing that, and also to Destiny, because he's now basically 3-1 on Biden dropping out or staying in the race, and he's, you know, and I appreciate that, and I always want to make note. Hey, it'll get a slightly skewed version because that's
life to preserve your own. Now, I've led you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake. First, you must oblige your inner essence and choose the landscape that beckons. Ah, no need for words. The ore of the fen. Play your cards.
I like this
well.
delivery. It's good.
The bound will storm once the archway.
All right, let's go back to it. Sorry for the yelling, guys. It's just nobody, not even Jank.
Skulls. Show no
Not even Jank is truly representing this country. Nobody is. We are not represented. We are a leaderless fucking helm. I'm sorry, we are a leaderless helm. They can't stop talking about laptops and Benghazi and fucking child molestation and, you know, and all this stupid ass shit. And I'm sorry, like, and sniffing hair and all this stupid ass shit. Like, weird aliens have taken over our government or whatever the fuck. I don't know what it is, but I mean, weird aliens have taken. I mean, I don't know what it is. And like, and now, like, you know, the control over even our media is pretty much complete. It's like complete. They tell us whatever they want to tell us. Truth is gone now.
and he's on his own here. Okay. Now, having said that, the part that I disagree with is there's this fetish of the status quo. Oh, the status quo is higher percentage chance of being the right thing all the time. But that's not true. It depends. Is the status quo good or bad? And right now, the status quo ranges from bad to disastrous for the Democratic Party. So under the idea that the status quo is always better and then you'll have volatility otherwise, you would run Feinstein again.
I want to base jump again.
And guys, I mean, I'm joking, except they kept Feinstein in the entire time and told us she was fine, just like they're doing with Biden. So it's not like the Democratic Party hasn't done that. Is it better to get someone in new sometimes? Of course! And Destiny acknowledges that it is sometimes. So in this particular case, when you have Biden massively trailing by every indication, including some indications where it's literally never been done before in American history, or you go with a fresh candidate that has billions of dollars in free media coverage that will raise a ton of money and has won in like red states before or swing states before, I like our chances infinitely better by changing the status quo rather than keeping the status quo in a situation like this.
But always remember this.
Yeah, he said it well. To
Destiny's point, Joe Biden won the Democratic primary. Democratic voters made him their nominee. All of this is moot if he doesn't say, for the good of the country and to stop Donald Trump, I'm stepping down. He has to say that.
Regardless of whether you think he should, I'm curious as to the panel's thoughts on whether he will. What are we thoughts?
I think he I'll start. I think he will say that within 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's the prediction. We're locking it in, Congressman. I'll come back to you in 2 weeks, and we'll see if your prediction's accurate or not. Any other thoughts on this?
Biden's definitely going to drop out. And there's two reasons why. Number one, because he's going to have many more slip-ups because he is in mental decline. And so he's going to do it again and again. And by the second or third time, it's going to be completely and utterly untenable. And besides which, he's not going to make this miraculous comeback and get into the positives and favorability. It's a literally impossibility. So at some point, everybody's going to panic. But the number one reason is, there's two giant reasons. Number one, the donors are turning off the faucet, and the only power that Joe Biden has is donor money. So without that power, he has nothing left. And number two, Republicans right now are running back-breaking ads against Democratic congressmen and senators saying they knew about Joe Biden's condition and they lied for him. Can you trust Bob Casey if he lies about this? That's going to take down Democrats' numbers all across the board, 2 to 5 points at least. And it's going to absolutely destroy our chances of winning swing states and purple districts. And at some point, there's going to be a massive rebellion. So my timeline is actually much shorter than Joe's. I've already said online, I think there's a chance he drops out by Monday. There's going to be a massive revolt in Congress.
So in 2 days. So we got 2 weeks, we got 2 days. Thoughts on this, Brianna Wu? Regardless of whether you think he should, will he? And when?
I don't feel as strongly. I think I do have a $100 bet, public bet with Robbie Suave, my good friend Brianna Joy Gray's former co-host over at Rising. Think he's going to drop out, but I don't feel strongly. My evidence for that is everything I'm hearing from people on the Hill, friends at work for various campaigns, is there's a lot of discussions about the actual legal frameworks of how it would work, and seeing Mark Warner come out and very strongly say he's putting together a coalition of Senate Democrats that want him to step down. To me, that signals that he and other Democrats are worried about losing their races because we count on people showing up in election years for us. Joe, I'm sure you can testify Congress will do what they have to do, but ultimately they are self-serving critters and they're going to do what helps them keep their jobs. So to me, that is the pressure that makes the most sense on this. But I would only say it's like 60-40. I don't
60-40, so not sure. We got a maybe leans drop out, but not sure. 100%. Destiny, what do you think? Whether you think he should or not, do you think he will? And do you have a timeline for us?
So unless he has another huge fuck up for a debate, it just completely messes a performance up, or unless he starts to slide significantly in the polls, I don't think they'll poll him. It's just way too much volatility. And I think another factor that's really scary that people haven't considered much is if you poll Biden and if you run another candidate, you might introduce a scenario where a whole bunch of people are starting to look and consider, okay, well, who's the next candidate? Who should I vote for? And RFK is a pretty popular dude. RFK's probably pulled about as many votes as you have off of Trump. But if now you've got a whole bunch of Democrats who are reconsidering their vote, man, if only like 3 or 4 points worth of Democrats are like, oh, okay, well, you know what, this is fuck. I think I will vote for RFK. Fuck that. They might, you only need a few percentage points of people to tend in that direction, and now you've like completely lost it. Like, the volatility, I think, is just so scary for all the potential things that could happen, unless, like I said, Biden has a huge mess up in another performance, or the poll numbers start to slide significantly.
The slope slides both directions. So what if our candidate is much better, and a couple of people who were supporting RFK Jr. because they thought Biden had mental health problems, then come back up to the Democrats, and we pick up 2-3 points.
Hey,
I don't think anybody that we nominate is going to pull anybody off of RFK, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
You had a question?
No,
Hey,
half
wait,
his supporters are former Democrats.
Chank's gonna get mad at me because I have to go jump to get on corporate media in a minute and go jump and go jump on the evil
Oh my
CNN.
God.
But Wick, I want to find some common ground among the four of us. No matter what happens in a week or two or a month and a half, Brianna, Stephen, Cenk, and me, we are all in with the Democratic nominee,
Yep. Is that
no
true?
matter who that ends up being, correct?
Yes.
Yep,
100%.
absolutely.
I will donate money.
1,000,000,000%.
I will
G'day, common
donate.
ground,
I'll do
baby,
whatever
common
it takes.
ground.
Okay. I know you have to go, so I'm going to give you an out. Where can people find you, Congressman?
Just follow me on Twitter at Wall Street. By the way, this has been great. You four have been, everybody's been wonderful. Thank you all.
Have a great
Thanks for
day.
joining us.
And
Thanks, Joe.
yeah, we'll see
Bye,
you
Thanks,
later.
guys.
Okay. If you will indulge me, we do have some audience questions. I don't know how much time you have. Is that okay?
Just a little bit.
Just
Yep.
a little bit. We'll get to the most expensive ones first. Okay, $50 from the Eco-Modernist to say very important topic. Thanks for the coverage. Our climate and energy future depends on the leader we elect in 2024. Thank you for the $50. $20 for Cenk and Wu. Sorry, reading it, saying it. Okay.
It's okay.
Why trust polls with all-time low response rates when Dems haven't lost ground in any actual election? MAGA has consistently underperformed polls and lost consistently since 2018. What is your explanation for this?
I think it's
Yeah.
a fair question. Oh, go ahead, Cenk.
No, go ahead, Brianna.
No, I was just gonna say, polls overwhelmingly, like we've run into this in the pack Cenk and I run together, which is, polls are less reliable. You have to kind of interpret them. What I personally look for is signal, just in like the direction things are going. I think we have a difference of opinion. I think that the person sending the super chat is thinking they can't be trusted. I attribute those victories to external forces, like I mentioned, losing Roe earlier in this. So I'm just not as convinced that is meaningless. So that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, so in my experience, the side that's losing always says the polls aren't right. And Trump, in fact, at a recent rally was like, we don't like the fake polls. And he's like, well, we like him now. We didn't like him in 2020. And I'm like, yeah, there you go. Verbal diarrhea. He said what's actually on his mind, and what every candidate always says, which is when the polls are winning, they say polls are great. When they're losing, they say polls are BS, and they don't believe them. Biden just said in that interview that apparently he doesn't believe in any polls. On the other hand, it's true that you've got to get to the average of polls. You could have an outlier, like, so for example, Nevada, Biden's losing by 12 in one poll, but in the last poll, the Bloomberg poll that Wick quoted, he's only losing by 3. So which one is it? Well, when you have greater data sets, and it is actually science, it gets much closer to reality. And in my experience, are they perfect? Of course not. But are they generally accurate? Yes. So if you're, pinning your hopes on every poll is wrong, that is definitely the wrong direction to go.
It loads
You'll
fast.
be terribly disappointed on election night. So much better to live in, again, the fact-based world and adjust to the facts rather than hoping that the facts are wrong.
Okay. $10 from Doobie. Question for Cenk. I agree with your read of the current situation. That being said, if Biden does not drop out and we're left with Biden versus Trump, would you encourage your viewers to vote for him?
So this is what I do in every election. I wait to see how things are going early on. We're a news organization. We interview all the independent candidates as well. And I've already interviewed Jill Stein, Cornel West, RFK Jr. I know a lot of media says, don't let anyone ever hear about them. I don't agree. And if they were to, and if there was a candidate in there that I really liked and they surged and they got into second place, now we're having a completely different conversation. But the reality is, at the end, it's usually the Democrat versus the Republican, right? And so now, not all the time in our lifetimes, Ross Perot had a real shot at it, right? But I'm going to vote for the person who has the best chance of defeating Donald Trump. And if you're MAGA out there, or you're much more importantly, you're an independent out there and you're wondering why, the guy already tried a coup. He already said, I don't believe in this democracy. He already lost and said, I'm not giving up power. I'm going to pretend that I won the election. And he did a fake elector scheme. I cannot have that guy get back into power. The most important election is 2028. But we've got to get there, and we've got to have that election. So I would definitely vote against Donald Trump.
He jumped on me. What the hell was that?
Against, or the candidate that is doing the best against them on election day. And I'll tell my audience that's what I'm doing because I'm always honest with them.
Wonderful. I'll get through these rapid fire. They're just more like questiments than anything else. Normal America with Rob Knorr says for $10, I like Wick and Destiny, but must call out them and Dems in their media. They all knew about Biden's declining mental health and gaslit for years. They should have never be trusted again on anything. Thank you for the $10, but that's not true. $10 from the Alex Kirsch Project. Many congratulations to
Who's
our
allowed to say it?
fine gentlemen.
He's allowed to have his opinion.
Always been a fan of TYT. $10 more from Parallax. Ignore Rob. Good panel. Good guess. Okay. $5 from Testicle Johnson. I'm hearing a lot of problems from Wu and Jenk, but not a lot of solutions. No alternative strat. No alternative candidate. Thanks for contributing.
I don't think that's true.
No, that's not remotely true. I love you, brother, but listen to what we're saying. Go have an open convention, have the delegates decide like they have for most of the conventions in American history, and then support that candidate. And there's tons of great Democratic candidates. I'm actually in the camp that where I believe in the Democratic Party a lot more than I think the pro-Biden people do. I think we have candidates that are way better than Joe Biden. Again, Andy Beshear won in deep red state of Kentucky twice. On that alone, he's very, very, very likely to be a much better candidate than Joe Biden. And again, he's going to be way more conservative than I like in my policies. We're trying to make sure there's an election in 2028. So let's get the strongest candidate there is. Whitmer is very likely stronger. Josh Shapiro is smart. By the way, J.B. Pritzker, not only stronger and fairly popular in Illinois, now it's not a swing state, but he's got he's got several $1 billion that he could put into the race himself if he wants. So there's a lot of super strong candidates, and that give us a much higher percentage of beating Trump.
Why? Hold on, just kidding. Why do you keep lying and saying most of the conventions in American history? It's incredibly abnormal to primary your own candidate. Why do we keep saying? Why do you keep alluding to that like most conventions are multiple people competing? That's surely not the case when you have your own incumbent, right?
All right, I'm gonna let go.
I like the combat.
We're disagreeing over facts. So most of the conventions were where delegates decided until 1972, and they changed the rules. So until 1972, the delegates would go, and sometimes, like Hubert Humphrey, didn't even run in the primaries, and they selected him. And now I like the new system better, where the voters vote. But in this case, we obviously have an unusual situation where the primaries already happened, but most of the Democratic voters
I like the combat. It's good.
A giant chunk of them do. Oh my God. This might not be the right guy, but even that scenario,
I like extreme difficulty. It's good.
The only scenario that's relevant is if Joe Biden drops out, and then at that point, like most of the conventions, we would let the delegates decide.
So prior to the 70s, it was ordinary for parties to primary their president?
No, wait, you're talking about two different things, Destiny.
No, you said that it'd be normal, it'd be ordinary for delegates to decide. Yeah, but obviously, if you have an incumbent and you're not running anybody against them, the delegates are probably going to decide to vote for your incumbent. So prior to the 70s, you're saying it was ordinary for delegates to make decisions of not their incumbent, but that was an ordinary thing?
First of all, that's not what I said. I said that the delegates voting at the convention was incredibly ordinary. That's literally the rules, and that's a stone cold fact. But if you want to change it to the question that you're asking, there were plenty of primaries, including the famous one in 1968, which would have been successful. It pushed out Lyndon Johnson. We had Bobby Kennedy as the candidate, and he almost certainly would have won. except that he got assassinated. So, but even in that convention, they voted for people that were in the primary, the people that weren't in the primary. And yes, they had a bold primary against a sitting, very unpopular president, and that president did the right thing. This president is not doing the right thing.
$100 from Pondering Politics to ask this. Jenk, as the only journalist on the panel, how important is it to you to avoid creating/contributing to false equivalencies between the parties and candidates? What about Destiny's point that disproportionate coverage at the expense of more important issues, like SCOTUS?
Yeah, but guys,
Like
you don't
true
watch the
difficulty,
experts.
it's good.
We do cover that, and we kick the living crap out of Trump all the time, and we don't do it.
Oh, I had the wrong
propaganda
weapon.
Reasons. We do
That's
it because
why.
he keeps saying crazy things. He keeps doing crazy things, and they're always in the news. And I mean, I don't know anybody who's been tougher on the Supreme Court than me. Their Citizens United decision destroyed this country. Even before that, their Bellotti and Buckley v. Vallejo decisions, activist justices that are basically overturning our democracy. I wrote a whole book about it. Justice is coming. So we cover all those issues. We cover foreign policy issues. We covered the Labour victory in England, in the UK just yesterday. No, we cover it proportionally. In fact, if you were a MAGA viewer, you'd be like, that's not fair. You guys disproportionately cover the crazy things Trump is saying. No, it's not disproportionate. It's proportionate to what they're doing in the news. And for Trump, it's oftentimes crazy land.
So if we were to go through your Twitter, for example, we would say you denigrating MAGA, Trump, etc. About as much as you do Biden. Would that be a claim you think?
So they're
The tree fell on him and killed him.
YouTube community. That's basically our community.
I love that. That was
you know,
awesome.
In ways that they're familiar with, etc. And there, I'm not trying to reach journalists. I'm not trying to reach politicians, etc. So if you look at our YouTube channel of the videos that we do, that's our bread and butter. That's 90% of what we do. You will see that yes, we are disproportionately against Trump. And over the last. Now, starting in 2015, over the last 9 years, I don't know how many thousands and thousands of videos we have made against Trump because he's earned it, right? If you look at Twitter, yes, over the
That was
same
part of it.
9 years,
My
not close,
inventory weight was
massively
killing me. I didn't know.
Recently, I'm saying that Biden is our worst candidate. That's hot in the news. Let's pick a stronger candidate. So if you look at it, you'll see a lot of things saying Biden's not the right candidate for the Democratic Party. And I think that makes sense given that Twitter most reaches journalists and politicians that can make a difference so that we have a better chance of beating Trump.
Okay, gang, I know I haven't gotten to all the super chats, but I want to make sure we respect everyone's time. I will read them after they go, but I want to give everyone here a chance to have a closing statement, final thoughts, and then to kind of, if they need to go, they gotta go. I don't want to hold them hostage, right? But if you've enjoyed this content, gang, we do talks like this all the time. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the show. We got some great content coming up for you next week. But I want to hear some closing thoughts and from all the panelists here, and tell people where they can find you if they don't know about you already. And I'll toss it first to Brianna, and then we'll end with Destiny. Go ahead, Brianna.
I'll be super quick. I just want to win this thing. I don't give a shit who our candidate is. Cenk, I love you. You're my friend. But one of the reasons I was, I was kind of silent when you were running for president. It was, because I was running a pack and I couldn't coordinate with you. But also, it's like, I just want to win. I'm terrified of Donald Trump. I'm terrified of what would happen at the Supreme Court. I just want to win this thing. I do not care. And a serious issue has been raised about Biden being able to win this thing. If we're going to continue with him, what I need to see from the party is a serious plan to turn this around. The fact that, Biden basically hid for a week and then did a 22-minute interview does not spark joy with me. It does not give me confidence. So, if we switch to a candidate, it is going to be a hell of a lot of work. We are going to have to canvass, we're going to have to donate, we're going to have to give money, we're going to have to push back on bad narratives. It is going to be a free-for-all. So my final call on this panel tonight is no matter what happens in the next few weeks, we must win this thing, and I hope everyone will work alongside me.
Okay, thank you for being here. Where can people find you if they want to find you?
Just look for me on Twitter. That's Brianna Wu.
Great. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you.
Of course.
Cenk, you go, please. Final thoughts.
Yeah. So, first of all, people can find me at tyt.com, of course, but you could also see Young Turks on almost any platform. Just type in Young Turks or TYT, and obviously on YouTube under Young Turks.
Oh, thank God.
And so, look, we started talking about how Joe Biden, and this is a topic that comes up often. Joe Biden won last time.
That's
That's a point that Destiny made earlier in the debate. But that's like saying the Patriots won 4 years ago, so they're going to win this time. No, it's a different team. And in this case, Joe Biden is a very different person. We ran clips of Joe Biden in 2020 and then 2024 on the show last night, 2016, and then you go back further. Joe Biden in the past has looked very dynamic. This is not the same Joe Biden. He does not look dynamic. 80% of the country thinks that he's in mental decline. They did not think that back in 2020. And 2020, when he won by 44,000 votes in 3 swing states. That's, even though he won a giant popular vote victory, the Electoral College, he barely won. And he was at 52% approval rating. Now he's 16 points lower. He's at 36% approval rating. No incumbent has ever won when they're in the 30s in an election year.
That sucks.
So if you think that Joe Biden is going to do a miraculous 16-point comeback, okay, stick with Joe Biden and think that that's because you think that's the best chance that the Democratic Party is in defeating Trump. But I think that is very, very wrong. And unfortunately, this last week has proven me correct, as I've been saying that for 9 months, because we all have eyes and ears. And most importantly, no matter what you think, you have to be concerned about what the American people think, because they're the ones voting. And they're showing it to you in the favorability rating, in the polling, and in every other available data we have. Joe Biden is our weakest candidate, not our strongest candidate. We have a process to pick the strongest candidate, and it can be done at the convention. There's no reason we shouldn't do it. We should please, please support a different candidate that has a much higher percentage chance of beating Donald Trump.
Okay, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Check him out. I'm sure you already
It was
know
a good
who he
debate. I enjoyed it. It
is.
took me a while to
Last
get
but certainly
through
not
it,
least,
but
Definitely.
Listen, I think that Joe Biden is just setting up for an epic debate performance in round 2. Okay, he was flubbing this one so that he's the underdog. He's going to come in, he's going to demolish Trump. And you know what? Even if he doesn't, Democrats rig elections anyways. We're just going to use more mail-in ballots
did
and
he
take
kill?
it no matter what, or stuff the ballot boxes, whatever we have to do. Okay, we'll get it done. They'll be making the film 5,000 Mules after the next election. All right. Realistically, though, I mean, I'm not, I'm not like a huge Biden loyalist. Like, if there legitimately was a candidate that seemed like there was less volatility around him and like this guy could definitely do it, then maybe. But I think that people downplay how much volatility there would be introducing a new candidate at this stage. There's just so much uncertainty. There are so many things that could go wrong. You could swap him out and maybe be amazing, maybe not. But my position has been and will continue to be, unless he has like a massive, mistake at another debate or the polls start to slip significantly, I think you gotta ride this one out.
Okay. Thank you, all of you, for being here. If you need to go, I release you. Okay, I'm freeing the hostages. The IDF has come in, destroyed like 5 whole villages, and now all 3 of you are free. If you need to go, I'm going to read my super chats because people have paid me good money to read stuff on the screen. Okay. But other than that, thank you for being here, and maybe we'll do this again sometime. Thank you.
Thank you, Wick. Thank you, Brianna and Destiny. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Let's hope we win.
Bye.
Take care.
let's hope. Okay, that's the debate. I'm going to turn on the music of the game now to see how the music is. Because I love this game. I think it's good.
We see a lion running at us. We didn't have time to sort of.
Nope.
Are the realms a lie?
Oh no. Ah! I didn't know you were going to pop shit on me. I thought it was. Oh my god. Fucking dumb. don't know. Sometimes it chugs. I like this game more than Valheim. Have I been cursed by Chris Chan? Uh-oh.
In 2006.
Oh yeah, I was gonna listen to the music of the game though. Bound fiber. Oh, I came back to the base jump place, right. I wanted to check that. Oh no, what'd you do there? No. Oh. That was the chest, right? That's the chest that I was using. Yes, it is. Okay, good. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't leave anything in that chest. I was like actually kind of nervous about that. So now we'll go to the death. I love the damage numbers. They're actually a good developer. They're smart. Wow, it is like Valheim. You can see it in the shadows. That's interesting. There's a lot of higher level stuff going on here. What? Why am I dead? What hurt me? Was it like something in the water? That seemed kind of glitch or whatever that was. I don't know. Wow. Ouch. Where are you? Ah, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I like the combat. It's good. Oh, God. What? So I need injury salve. Wow, that full heals you? It does. It full heals you. Jeez. Okay, well that's cool. I didn't know. I didn't know. So the combat's supposed to be hard because you're supposed to full heal all the time, like Horizon Zero Dawn. It's got the same healing system as Horizon Zero Dawn, which I didn't know. Can I get the frog? No. Now I died right here for some reason, and I don't know why. Something killed me right here for some reason. I don't know why. Bones. 6 pounds, yeah. I don't know. I don't think, I have so much stuff. I want to get to the permanent home. I think every time I die, all of my shit takes durability. Oh yeah, I got a pack here. Oh god, right? I got a pack here last time. Go, go. I love the combat, it's good. It's intensive, but it's good. Maybe I'll play Once Human, this game, and EvE all at once. Or no, I'll switch out this game with Once Human. I like this game. Nightingale. Yeah.
Survive the realms and rebuild all that has been lost.
The Swamp Place had bad frame rate. I don't like how bad it looks. I feel like I can get a better... I like the frame rate of Ultra Performance, but it makes the game look so bad, kind of. Yes. So even in performance, the frame rate isn't like that good. It's alright. The game does not look good when it looks like this. I want some kind of happy median. I think I'll take performance mode off. I like the game. It's good. Maybe we do turn on VSync and I run... It won't let me set my... It thought I should be on balance, which might be actually pretty good. But I could kill the shadows down a little bit, yeah. And maybe we'll sit there. Let's try FSR as opposed to ZES or whatever it is. Native AA, huh? Yeah, FSR and native. Frame rate's still so good, even though it's low. Or sorry, the latency's still so good, even though it's low. Oh god. Okay. My knife is getting broken. It looks better. I don't think the frame rate ever gets good. It's weird. So... let's try quality. But I wanna change it a little bit. I want you to run shading to balanced. Yeah, and shadows to performance, and see if that floats your boat. No, too many clients. So let's turn it down. That's okay. Oh, AMD FSR should be a native AA. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go. There we go. Oh, good. Look, it's actually smart. It lets me FSR Ultra Performance. So it looks really good now. And it's, yeah, there's the frames. There we go. There's the settings I want. He even looks good.
Ah, we made it. With the byways left behind, your beginnings have ended. I bid you welcome to the Feywilds in earnest. This realm has long been forgotten by the Fey, left in limbo, not unlike you. How fitting. And thus, here is yours to put down roots.
Okay, I'm going to change my title now. Nightingale has 67 viewers, which sucks. So I'm just gonna go into just chat because it's like I'm not going to self. Yep, I'm gonna go into there and yep.
But beware. In short time, darkness will descend, and with it, Stygian perils. Laying foundations will keep you intrepid, child of Earth. While you play carpenter, there are nooks in these surrounding wilds I must scrub for the knowledge I pledged.
Build an estate cairn. Claim a plot of land for your estate. Okay, estate cairn. Rocks and stone block. Place an estate cairn, and I want to be right by the portal. My respite, which means that like my space or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. On my respite. Realmic transmuter. Consume minor realm cards to trigger realm-wide effects. Wilhelmina essence trader. Signature once renewed as including bonus message. So I guess I want to set up at the trader. Oh, and there's the portal to other worlds. So I want to set up right around here. Oh, okay. So confirm, rotate. Oh no, I guess I'm in a different thing. So travel to respite. Swamp card. Play this card to seek a realm mired in swamps. Stagnant water makes travel difficult and poses a risk of disease with prolonged exposure. Boost sinking into muck An image known by all realm walkers who have tread the swamps. This card seems to stare at its keeper like a creature lurking in the mire. It's an abeyance card. Opens a portal to a realm where an estate can be built. Must be played with a biome card. Not even Nightingale's oldest magicians have been able to trace the origins of this card. The image imprinted upon the paper brings intense loneliness to mind. So, I don't want to do that. I want to go to the portal. I don't want to live in the swamp. While it seems cool, you know. I've gotta. I don't want to live in the swamp. I want to live in forest when I start, because oh yes, because of stuff like that. I am not fucking starting in the swamp. No. Gotta survive the run. Stop. Oh no. Hippos. How cool. Music's very down-tempo and I like it. Damn it. I don't kind of need those hides, but the rocks, I can always extract those. That's fine. 45 out of 50, that's okay, that works. This is it, this is perfect settings, yeah. When I get a new video card, it will look better. I'll bump it to, like, medium. This game is probably more better on a 4090, frankly. But how to play Bastille of Might. Okay. This finish is probably pretty good. Hippos. Oh, look, it's leaving a trail behind me. I've never seen that before. Oh, cool. It, like, shows your trail. That's such a cool idea. Wow. Well, I like it more than Enshrouded instantly. Cattails. Plant fiber. Crude. Will be over encumbered if I loot any more. Now I just gotta go through the portal. Oh no. I passed it. I passed it. Whatever I was in was killing me, but I'm out of it now. It's good. Maybe it was disease. I got like disease and it fucked me up, I think. There we go. I made it to the portal. I love this game. It's actually sensible. I think it's smart. Biome card required. No playable cards found. Oh my god, I'm fucking stuck here. I am stuck here. Well, it's okay. We're stuck in the swamp. Do I have an abeyance card? Thinned veil. Was in my move. Leave. What's it? You stand on more efficiently. Okay. Options. Spectrum. Okay. Well, so I don't have any realm cards yet. So I can run faster in this realm if I go to the Realmic Transmuter. I'm just learning how to play the game. So I'll go next there. Yep, and I want my beacon. So I can stay on track. I want to stay out of the water if I can. Stone's better. Gonna repair all. Just running low on rest, and I'll have to start sleeping soon. This sucks. She can't seem to really do well with those. She vaulted that, but she wouldn't vault the other. She won't vault the other. Oh, I see. Eventually, she does vault. That's good. Large green mushroom. Oh. I don't want any business with them. I see that they're allowing vaulting, which I like. Here's an umbrella moment. Oh, it actually is the Fortnite glider. Oh, okay. Well, then I should be using the umbrella to travel around? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's got Zelda thing going? Okay. I see now. I'm way down. Sort by increasing weight. I think I better just kill this leather. I don't know. This is probably better than this, so I'll just... Oh, wait, no, I don't know. I'll do this tin ingot, I guess. I love that you can extract everything. I think that's such a good system. I wish I could get this kind of frame rate. Oh, it's got a whole, like, Dark Souls disease thing. Oh, I did. I got disease when I hit the middle bar. And now it's killing me, I think. I'm wet and I'm tired. Aid fellow survivors. Okay. Chester, the Essence Trader. Essence Trader. Oh, there's a trader here too? Oh, I went to the Now, why did I take this down? Oh, yeah, the Realmic transmitter, but I came through the trader first. Okay. The company, Chester. Columnist for Nightingale's finest paper, the Sunday Courier. Cool. There's like there's a follower system. Sweet. Okay. I could put a bedroll here. That's interesting. Oh, good. I got my rest back. Simple sling bow. now I'm out. So I guess I'll live by the trader here. On that plot of land north. That's the essence trader. I wanted a card. Does he sell cards? Oh, realm cards. There we go. Estate address. Let's go directly to the base realm. Oh, cool. Fix the light in the visitor estate while you're offline. Estate card. Thin veil card. So that's the next one. Oh, wow. Is this... Oh, yeah, one of my ships got moved to, Egg Binger. Let's look in personal assets. Egg Binge. Nothing, but I will eventually have something now. Now... Yeah, I like this game a lot. I'm happy with it. Oh, if I want to leave this place, I have to make my own forest card. Oh my god. Okay, well, so they're good. They like confine me to the swamp, which makes no sense to me. Okay, so I guess I'll just set up an Enchanter's Focus. So I will need essence to buy an Enchanter's Focus. Realm cards minor. Oh, here we go. He does sell cards. Some of the stuff is kind of tricky, actually, and I bet some of the people don't know. I bet you don't. I bet some of them don't really know. Oh wow, I can just buy whatever I want directly for essence. So it's a farming game. It's a really strong farming game, and that's cool. I like that. Climbing picks. Oh yeah, okay. I want that, but I think it's... crafting benches. I need the Enchanter's Focus, which is 55. I will begin to extract for that, although I'll look around for other stuff. Nope. Anything like I have a lot of. I wish they showed the value on it. It's kind of annoying. don't think I'm going to need these for a while. I'm going to just... 51 essence dust. Here we go. All that spinach I picked up. That worked out. So we're coming to crafting benches. We're going to buy an enchanter's focus. And we'll do that. Then I'm going to go build... maybe I can just place right here. I don't know. Let's see if it'll let me build like right here, because they have a tent right here. Let's see if I can put stuff down. I don't think so, but maybe. Let's see. I need a crafting bench of the enchanter's focus. Yeah, they're gonna let me place it right here. That's dope. I like that. Oops. Shit. Oh, it took 2 gems, but at least I had them, and 4 wood bundles, so I'll have to go chop that. Okay. I like how there's no priv and there's no guards or anything. Fuck that noise. Who the fuck's gonna stand around and do that shit, you know? When it's the apocalypse. Yeah. Wow, look at that. The trees actually fucking chop. Look at that. Wow, that's actually a lot more... Yeah, I'm way down, but I'll crack them. What about the stump? Is the stump, oh, I'm gonna die. No. I got all disease for going in the water. No, don't die. Drink. There we go. Fucking annoying. Okay, the actual enchanter's belt bench itself. There. Oh, I need plant fiber, huh? Okay. Oh, is Chester with me? I guess he is with me. Nice. Oh, cool. The enchantment was also used to craft the realm cards. Cool. So I want to go to the forest. I don't want to live in the swamp. Sorry. So only craftable. I want a forest card. Autofill. I don't have them. Paper. Refined from wooden bundles, which are acquired by chopping trees. Refined from wood bundles. Okay. I did just chop wood bundles, right? Inspect, drop, or extract. No. How to make paper, huh? So search for paper. Track. Paper is 2 wooden bundles. Oh, simple saw table. Oh, I need a simple saw table. Simple saw table. So crafting. In crafting, I want the simple saw table. Oops, no. In the building, excuse me. Simple saw table place next to it. I like the music. It's good. I want to turn it up. To turn the effects down because they're like too loud now. Yeah, like down to half, right? We probably turn the volume up and then the effects down. Yeah, like right about there, yeah. 45. Ooh, the music's good. So now I will need to place this wood saw table. like that. That's stupid. I need sticks and wood bundles. Rocks. Sticks and rocks. I like this game. It doesn't hold your hand. You have to figure shit out. Oops. Oh, good. And also you. Yep. And you. Oh, I need sticks? Okay. Shit. I guess I'm supposed to make a thing for the follower, maybe. I'm out of sticks already. I want you to craft like 2 paper. Good. Then I want to make a desert card, which takes a paper and ink. Okay, so now I have to get out of the focus and come to crafting and look at ink. So I need a simple mortar station. I'm just gonna extract, I don't care. I want to extract those for whatever it is, yeah. I don't like them. I could just extract those, yeah. There we go. Simple fishing rod, buy that. And I want crafting benches of the simple mortar station. Okay, and then we're gonna build a simple mortar station. Simple mortar, oh no, I have to, that is building, right? So building of a simple mortar station. I need sticks and wood bundles, okay. like the way that looks. I wish other games would do that. I wish Rust would do that. Oh. Now I got hurt by something, and I don't want to die. I don't know what hurt me. Oh, maybe the tree fell on me. I think the tree fell on me, which is cool. I'm good with that. I didn't know what it was. Wait, is there a portal up there? What's up? What's up there? Where does that go? Oh, I got disease, did I? Oh yeah, I gotta do that. And now I need sticks. Wood bundle into lumber. I don't want to do lumber. I want to do sticks. Okay. Ah, can't move for some reason. Now I'm getting disease. Stop. Sandstone. I like that they kind of put this barrier of abandoning you in the swamp and like not telling you really, but like they're like, okay, if you want to go to the beginner area, which is the forest, you have to figure out where the trader is, you have to make benches, you have to make a card, you have to figure out how to make the card. And I like that, actually. It is good. I need pigment. Yes, pigment, please. Yeah, meat. Oh, meat refines into pigment, I guess. That's ink, I believe, yeah. Oh no, alchemical ink is refined pigment. And glass. Now I have to go get glass. See how they're like kind of forcing me to do things. So now I have to get glass. Oops, building of, or well, yeah, no, that is crafting of glass, yeah. What do you mean? Oh, glass. I'm sorry, glass. I want, you have no ingredients that meet the requirements. So simple. Oh no, glass. Okay, so how do you? Get rid of that, and I want to check for glass. How do you make glass? What do you mean? Oh, wait. Well, yeah, so maybe, I bet I need, I bet I know what it is. So, building of a... I don't know. I don't know. Can I crush sand in the mortar, maybe? Cooking and refinement, but not glass. simple smelter, but I don't know if I have that. I don't have a simple smelter. Maybe I have to buy it from the vendor, I guess. Simple smelter. No, that won't do. Wow, grass really pays. So... counting cards. Building of a crafting bench of a simple smelter. I need ore. So they say around mountains, I don't know, I look around rocks and stuff for ore. Now I have to go explore, which I like, but it's... I don't like that I don't know where to find it. Clear the enemies. Oh, no. Damn it. Oh, shit, I aggroed enemies, and that's not good. I will die now. That's okay.
No pearly gates for you just yet, my friend. Though that, of course, the Zephyr is tasked only with rescuing. However, the disquiet...
That isn't it. That isn't it. I got sandstone there, but I didn't get gems. I was getting essence somehow? Essence, tier 1 essence, I have 75 now for some reason. Oh, you get essence for picking the plants? I like that. Yeah, get rid of that. Now I wonder if I can just go buy it from the vendor. And I think that's probably a better use of my time. Oh no, you stuck me way the fuck back here? Oh, dying sucked. Dying sucks so bad. You can't fast travel, huh? Damn it. Alright, well... Alright, well, let's go. I see now why they have the little red trail, because it tells you exactly where you died, and oh god, there's hippos and stuff. Yeah, I like this game. It's a good challenge. I don't like that it doesn't have viewership, but that's alright. So it's odd that I didn't spawn at the bedroll. I guess if you put down your cairn, I bet it spawns you there. So I guess I'll just put down my cairn stone right there at that base. Oh, loud. Oh, loud. The music sometimes is super loud for some reason right there. Yeah, I need to turn it down where that doesn't... Oh, yeah, that's like not so loud. No, don't get disease. No, get out of it. See, this place sucks. You can't touch any of the water. Getting out of it is pretty much paramount. I don't have to be here, so I won't be. Disease, no, no, no. Don't kill me, no. Don't kill me. Oh my god. Disease sucks. Get me out of the swamp. Reminds me of, like, the worst parts of... Ooh, where am I? Oh my god, are you serious? Damn it. I guess I better actually chart, like, a path to this. I guess, yeah, I guess I need to go north over land. Alright. I'm constantly out of stam now. Oh god. Hippos. I will just... I don't know. I'm gonna stop carrying this around. I know where the hippos are now, so I don't need it. 24 out of 50. Oh god, take that, whatever that is. Oh, you're not moving. Why do I start at 10 stam? It seems dumb. It's because I'm like halfway tired. I need to rest again. Okay, so I didn't know how bad the water was. The water's really bad here. Gotta stay out of it. Oh god, go, go. No, do not kill me. Ooh, firefly. No, not the disease. No, no. Get out of it. No, don't kill me. 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 God damn it. Why did you put me? Why did you make the water like this? It's stupid. It's terrible design. Don't make your world so fucking big then. God damn it. See, and this is why most people quit the game, I guarantee it. The minute you put them up against something like this, they're like, why? Why would the water be so fucking evil? Like, is it, you know, why? I was doing fairly well. I need to consult the map a lot. Fucking 3 of them. 3 of them. Oh god, why? Why? Good job. Alright. Go. Why you won't spawn me at my bedroll is beyond fucking me. It's beyond me. Fucking dumb. Like every other goddamn survival game in history. But no, you gotta be unique somehow. And you gotta reinvent the fucking wheel. And waste my time. If I'd known this was gonna be an issue, I would have put the goddamn Cairn Stone down. At least I found something I'm looking for here. What? Whoa. From where? There's nothing here. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Just go. Just go. I hate the stamina meta. It's fucking so stupid. The characters are so fucking weak. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Fucking leash, asshole. Stay out of the water. God damn it, you're annoying. Oh my god, I'm way fucking, like, east. Oh yeah, the umbrella. The umbrella, I totally spaced it. Get the umbrella out. Yep. Wait, now is that what I'm looking for? It is. It's what I'm looking for, so... Oh, I have to have a better... Oh my god, I have to have a better mining pick to get... Do I have gems? No, I don't know, and I don't know where I got them either. Is it that stuff? No, that's sandstone. Maybe eventually I'll get a gem if I crack sandstone all the time. See, I have these, but I have to craft a better mining pick, I guess. How do I do that? The smelter. So I have to go back to the smelter and make a better mining pick. Make a better mining pick on top of it. The developer's creative, but I think it's kind of funny I think not only did they think that most people won't see right through the gates that they made, which I did. I was like, well, I've got to go back to the forest realm. And so then they gated that by forcing me to make every single bench and live in the swamp for a while. Which is okay, but it's sort of like, why? The only thing that's bad about the swamp is the frame rate and the fucking water. That's it. Well, those hippos don't really help, but I mean, they're fine. Oh my god, get up. Do not get disease. Do not get disease. Do not get disease. Ah. Go. Nope. Do not get disease. The mobs don't leash. I didn't know how bad this was, you know? Oh my god. You are so annoying! Why did you follow me for like a fucking mile? You're a hippo! You would be so tired after like 200 meters. Oh my god. I have to go back again. You're so annoying. I'm just cutting a straight line at it. Fuck it. I'm just going the straight line at it. The water's not too good, but I mean, I think, or no, I'm not, like, where I'm going is actually, like, yeah, there. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. That is it, yeah. So, this is the straight line. I was going to do a straight line at it. You are so annoying. I didn't know the Cairnstone was the spawn. That's dumb. You reinvented the fucking wheel there when it didn't need to be fucking reinvented. Oh my god. Break the sandstone. Get out of the water. Where's the sandstone? I can't find it. $277. I was there. I didn't need to do all this. You put me through like 2 hours of fucking bullshit over a death. And you didn't need to. You could have just said, your spawn point is the Cairnstone. But no, you always do some piece of shit fucking developer thing and fuck us out of our time. You always act like this. It's so stupid. Every fucking game that I play, they're like, play and find out. But no, all it really is you don't have a good UI that tells us what I can't. I'm not you. I don't know how to read your idiot developer mind. I used to have a phrase for this. It's like, guessing what's on the piece of shit developer's mind, you know, trying to be them or whatever. I can't read your. I'm not a piece of shit mind reader. I don't know how to read how pieces of shit would design. I don't know. It's hard to, you know, like if okay. As I reached the fucking thing, and it gave me a Cairnstone, I would have said in big red letters, "The Cairnstone is your fucking spawn. Put it down now." You didn't even fucking do that. You reinvented the wheel that every other fucking, you know, survival game fucking does, which is the bedroll is your fucking spawn point. I go put a bedroll down and then I lose like an hour of my fucking time because you don't know how to do spawns correctly? Is that really necessary? Do I need that, you know? Oh my god, what was that? What's with the one-shots? You're a piece of shit developer. Fuck you. Are they necessary? Nah, but you're sucking dick all day and killing your fucking industry. You're fucking piece of shit one-shot bullshit. Sucking dick as usual. Piece of shit developer alert! Piece of shit developer alert! Like, okay, I'm down with the water being poisoned like fucking Dark Souls. I get that. I'm cool with it. Fine. But the one-shots on top of it after a fucking 10-minute run in your fucking walking sim of bullshit filled with one-shots. Why? Why do you develop like this? Why? Like, you know, it's like, why? It's unnecessary. It's not difficulty. It's just you fucking finding my time, stealing my time for no reason. What's with the one-shots, cocksuckers? What the fuck's wrong with you? What's with the one-shots, piece of shit? Get it out of your fucking system. You've been doing it for 30 years. Get it out of your fucking system. Piece of shit developer and your fucking one-shots. I really like this game, but you marred it with your bullshit fucking bullet sponge and one-shots just like all the other fucking worthless games. Really had some hope here, but nah, you marred your shit with fucking bullshit one-shots. You made the game too easy, so I have to turn up the goddamn difficulty like usual. Because you don't know how to fucking design, I guess. And so then I get bullet sponge and one-shots as usual. It's so goddamn dumb. How you choose to execute your fucking lives like this makes me so sick. Fuck you. Why? I was so far away. I was so far away from that mob. Now I gotta run, but you're a piece of shit developer who uses gated gameplay instead of stamina mechanics. Oh, cool. Yeah, you one-shot me. You fucking F it. Great. Maybe I'll just quit your game now. Why did you put this fucking gated behavior bullshit between me and my fucking town? Because you didn't tell me what the fucking spawn is? Why didn't you warn me that the stone is the fucking spawn? Why? You fucking assholes. And this is why you need to listen to your fucking Q&A and game testers and all this. And you don't. Piece of shit developer doesn't listen. I guarantee everybody who played this game, they wrote this all in their complaints. And they're like, yeah, you didn't warn me that the cairn was the spawn. So then I ran through your one-shot zone for 50 minutes and then I just uninstalled the game because you're a piece of shit. Fuck you. I want my money back. I guarantee it. Watch. See it? You and your one-shots, and this thing that won't leash. You want to know why every fucking RPG has leashing? Every single one but you? Why is this necessary? Why? Why would all those mobs in that fucking frequency be necessary? You know each fight is goddamn 2 minutes long. Why would you clump them all like that? Piece of shit developer. Fucking learn to design better, cocksucker. Fuck you. Ah! Don't rob me. Go. Why can't my fucking idiot character run? Go. Please go. Please go. It's a fucking rock. Step over it. Piece of shit developers drive me crazy. Yeah, I can see why you got 60 viewership. One day I'll have more viewership than your fucking game does. It's ridiculous. Yeah, no leashing, water's poison, stuck in the swamp at the start. Didn't warn me the Karen Stone's the fucking spawn, so I like wasted an hour running walking sim through your fucking walking sim that's too large for no reason, as usual. Why? Oh my god. And I'm plagued by your one-shots for 15 fucking minutes. Piece of shit developer. Fuck you. Please spawn me. What you doing? Oh, no, developer. I think you robbed me, didn't you? I think you might have. What you doing here? Did you full-blown freeze? You fucking assholes. Great. Great timing there. Right at the end of my rage, you just full-blown froze. Yeah, I can see why you got 60 viewership. Yeah. I don't think I'd watch you either. Yeah. I don't know. 4 hours. Too late now. But I like your game. It's just... Why did you fucking design like this, worthless piece of shit? Fuck you. How much time did you just steal from me? Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking asshole.